mission to be responsible and disciplined individuals both on and off.
As we continue our live coverage of the Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, we will witness the battle of two teams, undefeated teams in the South Division, gunning for the solo spot. And our game at hand is between the Cavite City Solar Aces Locking Horns against JKLV Muntinlupa Emeralds for the 14 under division. Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat mga kaliga. This is Nino Abayan. Kasama pa rin si Mix Gomez, and also sa ating courtside naman we have Andrea Veloso to complete our team here. And napakaganda po ng ating bakbakan ngayong hapon ito for 14 under. Both teams undefeated dito, Mix. And simulan natin sa koponan ng Cavite City. Ito nga kanilang koponan. They came from a win, a big win over Leyte nung kanilang last game, July 16, dito sa Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Well, this Cavite team basically started off very well, only allowing 8 points in the first quarter to that latest squad. They shot the ball 48% from the field, so imagine that. In 2 shots released, they would make 1 para sa kanilang koponan in their previous outing. The question is though, can they finish strong because they only won by 2 points against Leyte?
Yes, and that's their output dito, no? They're still undefeated. And let's go to this another team naman na Muntinlupa, 3-0 sa ating winless record, and their last game, that was also big win against Imos.
Well, it was a big-time performance inside the paint with 50 points in the paint para sa Muntinlupa. They only made 2 3-pointers, but obviously no problem para sa kanila, no? The question is, can they sustain that against a taller team nitong Cavite? We've actually been astonished by the players that we have seen so far in our court, because these guys do not look as if they're 14 and under sa Junior MPBL natin. This is gonna be a high-quality matchup.
Ang lalaki nga ng mga players na ito. Pero tignan natin sa ating marquee matchup dito, Mix. Itong si Travis Pascual ng Cavite at si Neil Garcia ng Muntinlupa.
As you can see, those are monstrous numbers on the screen. 24, 11, 3, and 5 para kay Pascual. 25, 9, 4, and 5 naman para kay Garcia. These two are actually 2 aspiring point guards para sa kanilang koponan, no? It's just Travis Pascual who is implemented more as their starting guard, but he is 5 feet and 10 inches tall. Ganun siya katangkad as their lead man. Kabila naman for Neil Garcia, because of his height, naturally in the Junior MPBL, nagtatransition yung mga guards natin onto forwards, no? So he's playing as a 3 or a 4. But given, you know, a great shooting performance in this matchup, you never know, Mr. Neil Garcia might actually play the 1 or the 2.
Yeah, exactly. Batang-bata, 14 years old, yung dalawang players na yan. Pero nakita na natin yung mga numbers, yung potential ng mga yan. Pero to complete our member or team here in the hard court, let's go to Andrea Veloso for her report for us.
Thank you, Nino and Mix. No time for relaxation ang 14 under players ng Cavite City at Muntinlupa, lalo na at parehas silang wala pang talo this season. Dagdag pa ng coaches from both teams, matinding sipag at depensa ang kakailanganin nila for this game. Sino kaya sa dalawang koponan na ito ang makakapagprotekta ng kanilang panalo? Abangan natin ito. I will now turn this over to our venue announcer.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're all here to witness the final matchup of Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. For today's final matchup, Cavite City Aces Solar versus Muntinlupa JKLB Emeralds. First, we would like to thank Atlanta 88 for the Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL inaugural season. Now, let's greet the Muntinlupa starting 5 JKLB Emeralds. His shooting guard number 6, Kyle Gimarangan. And his guard number 4, Ivan Matanggihan. Playing power forward number 27, Neil Garcia. Playing forward number 8, Kobe Arciaga. At center number 20, Alex Reyes. The head coach of Muntinlupa JKLB Emeralds, Coach Robert Bidamo. Now let's greet the home court advantage, hometown Cavite. Introducing starting 5 of Cavite City Aces Solar. Playing center number 27, Jalo Lumage. His point guard number 0, CP Miranda. Playing power forward number 11, Travis Pascual. his shooting guard number 14, Ram Luna. Small forward number 7, EJ Pascual. The head coach of Cavite City Aces Solar 14 under, Coach Joel Gregasin.
So our last game dito po sa Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino Juniors MPBL. Ito po ang 14 under between Cavite City Solar Aces against JKLV Muntinlupa Emeralds 14 under. Oh, unang kamada mula sa 3-point line. Pasok agad para kay Miranda.
That's definitely a good sign if you're Cavite City. Three-point shooting isn't really a main theme in the junior MPBL, but if you can make your shots, why not?
Pag libre, pukol ka agad. As we can see, some steal once again. The bump and the shot. Nice decision by this guy, number 6 for Muntinlupa, Ryle Gimarangan. And this number guy also for Cavite, number 27, Jello Lumage.
I'm getting a first impression here. Of course, it's still way too early. That's why it's first impression. That these kids seem to be moving a lot more matured for their age. Kumbaga, maganda na yung development nila, no? As you get to see Sir
Team owner
Marvin Abellano, the team owner of the Muntinlupa Emeralds. He's the one wearing gray at the sidelines. Coach Jack Escueta is there as well. One of the assistant coaches of the Muntinlupa Cagers in the seniors division. As I was mentioning, parang iba yung maturity na nakikita ko from the players. They don't seem to be rushing, into a level that's reckless here. Mukhang kalkulado yung mga galawan nila.
Oo, kalmado lang no? Tsaka composed itong mga player na ito. As you can see that Pascual with the bullet pass inside. They're leading now 7 big points, and we have an early timeout. We'll be right back.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas ng pangatawan natin at itong biyaya, pagkakataon na makapaglaro tayo ng basketball.
Welcome back here inside the Montano Hall. Ito po sa Cavite City for this main game. Last game between Muntinlupa Emeralds and Cavite Solar Aces. That's a block once again.
Boy, this Cavite team, they seem to be grown men already playing at their age. I'm not being suspicious here. I'm actually very happy for this program because it seems to be a very talented team.
Sa laki nga ng mga bata ito. As Pascual pull up from the 3-point line. It's a miss. Oh, the second one coming from Chris Paul Miranda.
What's his name? Chris
Paul.
Wow.
Alam na. Alam na.
That's a nice name.
Alam yung daddy to, fanatic no? Aficionado talaga ng basketball. Chris Paul Miranda. May naalala nga din ako, Bro Mix sa lugar namin. 3 anak niya lalaki. Yung panganay, si LeBron. LeBron James. Yung pangalawa si Luka.
Hindi naman Doncic yung middle name.
Hindi naman.
Sino yung pangatlo?
Yung pangatlo, Giannis.
Oh my goodness.
Grabe yung pangalan.
Well,
All-star
it's their choice.
Yeah. And on the other hand naman, it's 12-4 now. 8-point lead coming from this team of Cavite. Chris Paul once again. Oh! Ibang Chris Paul to Stephen Curry. Yung shooting.
He actually looks like Steph Curry. More than Chris Paul. And
9
boy, the way
points.
they move, they do not look like they're 14-year-olds.
Grabe. 9 points coming from Chris Paul Miranda. Kung hindi pumasok yung tatlo na yun, lamang pa rin sila no? Para kay Chris Paul Miranda and this Cavite team. It's 9 of this 15 coming from Chris Paul, and on the other hand naman, this guy number 27, Neil Garcia, scoring it, the number 1 scoring guy for Muntinlupa. Bawi din naman itong Cavite.
That's basically our marquee matchup. Garcia scoring as a forward for Muntinlupa, and then Pascual answering on the other end as the point guard of Cavite. They're actually guarding each other right now.
Gandang matchup. Off the glass, nope. Rebound goes to Reyes, but he was denied by Lamogue.
Look at the patience of these young men. They're composed, they're not rushing their shots.
Grabe. Veterano yung mga mindset sa laro no?
Nino, go ahead. I'm gonna need to talk to Andre about this. Tuloy mo lang.
20 or 17 to 16. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left. Garcia sa labas. Pag-go to Gimarangan. High screen. Gimarangan pull up. 3-pointer. Nope. They get their own miss. Offensive rebound once again. And Garcia to Gimarangan. The floater. Nope. Iba-iba yung pace ng larong ito ngayon, Mix, no? Compare to the last 2 games natin.
Well, the 16-under game was the fastest that we have seen in terms of the start. Ito nga, no, as I've been noticing, more calculated in the plays are these 14-under players. There is an exhibition of skills, and it's not just shooting. Maganda yung pasahan na nakikita natin, no? I'm really expecting a quality game here between 2 undefeated teams as we go along.
They are undefeated for a reason here, Mix, no? Both teams 3-0. Sa term namin to sa Bisaya is manoy, no? Mama na maglaro itong mga batang ito. Mamang-mama na. Yung takbuhan.
Look at the passing of Pascual.
Grabe naman.
This guy will definitely shoot.
Chris Paul, that's his job here. Makes shoot and shoot all day. Oh,
Nice pass on the other end. Sorry, missed though.
Ilang pumasok para doon kay Gimarangan. 17 to 10.
Miranda, again, he will shoot. He already has 11 points. Now up to 14.
Chris Paul, Miranda, 14 of these 20 points ng Cavite galing kay Chris Paul Miranda.
He's now 4 out of 5 from downtown. And he's not rushing nor forcing his shots.
And another steal for them. Ito ko po na ng Cavite. And Chris Paul is running. Oh, Chris Paul for 16 points.
Did you see the way he slowed down in that fast break? Hindi siya nagmadali. Just one dribble, made sure that he was gonna put that ball up and in.
Ilan ba yung record? Most point in a single quarter or first quarter dito sa MPBL? Junior MPBL.
We're gonna have to ask that.
Yeah, tanongin natin ating statistician dito. 16 points now for this guy. Grabe. 22 to 12. We'll be right back for this timeout. And we can see on our screen right now the team owner of Muntinlupa Emeralds, Sir Jarwin Avellano. Happy watching po sa ating mga laro dito sa Junior MPBL. Tumayo pa, mix, no? From Muntinlupa, papunta dito.
Well, I mean, it's not the farthest. Obviously, we have farther provinces. But each and every time you have VIPs, we'll take them inside the venue.
And on the other hand, another points inside the paint coming from Cavite. They're not just relying a 3-point shot dito sa ball game natin. Target, the save goes to the wrong guy. Pero may foul. This number 8 or number 9 for Cavite. That's Zorel in Camachon.
By the way, we just saw a 5-man substitution for Cavite. That's the amount of trust that their head coach has on them.
Good top coming from Barha. And last touch. Ito kupunan ng Muntinlupa that time. Kita nyo, medyo mababa yung pasa mix eh, no?
Well, might be their adjustment as of this moment. Kahit kakapasok nga lang, no, ng bagong 5 ng Cavite. But boy, what a move by Carino.
Carino with a post-up move. Spinning. Go to Adaro. Off the target. The rebound once again for Cavite. Forward pass. Dire-derecho. And they're using the glass to make it sure. Here in this ball game, another steal.
They're gonna dominate this game. The way it's looking.
And now, umaalago na sila dito. Makes 30-12 now. And let's listen to Andrea Veloso for her report. Andrea.
Nangunguna ang Cavite City this first quarter. Sabi nga ni Head Coach Joel Gragasi ng Cavite, pukpukan lang sa depensa at maipapanalo nila ulit ang game today. Beside from Jello Lumagi, Travis Pascual, who plays for FEU Baby Tamaraws, is also expected to step up today. Matapos niyang maging MVP sa 14 under junior NBA representing Philippines na ginanap sa Japan, handa rin siyang maipanalo ang Cavite City dito naman sa Junior MPBL. Ano sa tingin niyo, Ninyo and Migs?
Thank you so much for that report, Andrea. Grabe yung pangako, ha? Mings?
Well,
Bata.
as he got to see that beautiful layup coming from Cavite, obviously that's a big testament about Travis Pascual. Andrea basically established that he is one of the best, if not the best 14-year-old in the whole of the Philippines. So we're gonna watch out for him. But it makes me curious as well for the other players of Cavite, kung saan naman galing yung mga kakampi ni Travis, no? Because they look to be in the same high level where Travis is playing.
38 seconds left on this ball game. Carino getting his own miss. And sobrang laki nitong si Carino. It's the mismatch they're looking here for Cavite. A second differential on the game clock, on the shot clock. It's out of bounds here. Let's take a look at this on our instant replay. The shot or the pass earlier. So it will be free throws here.
Right now the score reads 34-12. Alright, so Andrea Veloso is actually beside us right now and she's giving us more information. So it's not just Travis Pascual who's from FEU. Sina CP Miranda and Prince Carino as well. So that's already 3 players from a UAAP program. That makes you wonder kung saan din galing yung iba, no? Because the way I'm seeing them right now, they seem to be products of organized programs already. The same conversation that we had in the 16 under division. Because they're from organized programs, iba na yung movement nila and maturity on the court.
And as we enter first quarter here, still up by big point ito kupunan ng Cavite City. It's 34-12. We'll be right back once again.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa Panginoon sa magandang araw na ito.
Our officials here from Cavite, Vice Mayor Raleigh Rusit, Councilor Renan Montaya, Councilor Dudes Nagid, and Councilor Mark Serrano, live in attendance. Thank you so much po to the LGU or the government of Cavite.
Well, this is their first home court defense, right? In this season. And currently,
More to go.
oh, 5 pa, no? This week itself.
Dami. 5 ngayong week na ito dito po sa Cavite, sa Montano Hall. And 9 minutes and 50 seconds. Nakaumpisa pala po ng ating second quarter action. It's a foul on Carino against his smaller Aquino.
You know, Muntinlupa is not playing terribly. I would say they're well directed here. Maganda naman yung foundation ng program nila. But it seems like this Cavite team is just too star-studded coming into this matchup.
Totoo. Pascual sitting together with CP Carino. Yung team nila gumagawa pa rin ng marami. Yung pataas pa rin yung production mix, no?
Which team? Muntinlupa?
Cavite.
Cavite. Yeah, tuloy-tuloy lang. And they continue to do so.
3-pointer. Once again for Encarnacion.
You know,
First
that's
one.
why the 5-man substitution makes sense for their squad. Because if you know that there won't be a dip in the quality of play, then that's the perfect way for you to shuffle your players.
But on the other hand, Garcia getting that and one opportunity. And this power move is brought to us by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL. So, zone defense lang mix, no? No full court press. Ito kupunan ng Muntinlupa pinapakita dito.
Well, I would imagine because these players of Cavite are so used to organized basketball, then they should have a good press break. And if they have a good press break, then that will mean easy points for them if they break the press of Muntinlupa.
Maiiwan. Ito kupunan ng Muntinlupa dyan. 15 seconds to shoot. Oh, no look shot. Euro step pass. Floater. Aquino getting that one. Offensive rebound with a missed shot. Tan bringing the ball down here and finishing it with the left hand.
Even their big guys can drive and finish however they want.
14 years old pa ba ito, Mix?
Oh, kaya nga eh.
Grabe, no? Or masasabi natin, iba na talaga yung 14 years old sa Pinas ngayon.
Oh, that's a better way to say it.
Grabe. 43-16. Big lead for Cavite. And if ganito naman lang yung 14 years old ngayon, Mix, we are very excited for the next generation
Right.
of basketball dito sa Philippines.
And well, nowadays, we do have the Young Gilas Pilipinas program. May Gilas Youth na tayo, no? Some players are actually missing from the 16 under program because they're currently training and playing for Gilas Youth. Not sure if there's a 14 under division, no, ng ating Gilas.
Gilas.
But, you know, at least you have a good selection now. Tignan mo lang tong Cavite team. They're of high caliber.
And itong 5 ngayon sa Cavite City team, Mix, third team nila ito.
Yeah, it looks like 4 of them with Travis Pascual.
Grabe.
Actually, I'm really curious
Pacanya.
about the Pacanya guy.
Oo.
He's the smallest on the court. He looks like he's like 9 years old. But look at him move! What a feed!
Narinig ka ata, Mix, eh, no? Look at that pass.
Oh.
Look at that kid Floater.
Wow.
Pakanya.
Wow.
Grabe.
Show him what you got, young man.
Oh, Pakanya with his first points here. And once again, will be a primary attack. Tignan muna natin yung 3-pointer. Kanina, napakalayo niyan. And the floater, itong si Pakanya.
You know, since this is the 14 under division, you can go as young as you want. Diba? For our junior MPBL teams. Dahil wala namang 12 under. For all you know, some of these players are actually what, 11, 10, 12?
I guess itong si Pakanya, 10 or 11 years old.
Of course, we can't speculate as much because for all we know, he might just be small.
Yeah.
But he doesn't play like he's small.
Meron din eh. Tsaka gulang din kung maglaro. Now, long bomb for Pakanya.
Wow!
Offensive rebound! Grabe naman yan!
Give me the best player paper.
Grabe naman yung batang yan!
We already got one.
Long bomb yung kanyang binitawan. Mintes gets his own miss. Grabe. Candidate. Move of the game.
Pwede.
Instant replay. Tignan mo natin ulit. Getting his own miss. Giving that dime to his kuya, I guess, here on this ball game. And a free throw for Garcia.
Sorry, I really need you to get back.
1 out of 2 for Garcia from the line.
Andrea.
Pascual. Oh, sidestep. That's the traditional sidestep, di yung Pinoy step mix, no? Para kay Pascual. No,
This is basically an exhibition match right now for Cavite. They're completely owning Muntinlupa.
Yeah. Kahit na yung ibang starters para sa kupunan ng Muntinlupa nandito ngayon inside the court for them. Di pa rin sila makadikit eh.
Now, I'd like to say this for the Muntinlupa squad. You're in the MPBL, the junior MPBL, for a big reason. And that's for you to be able to step up, given these opportunities, no, to go up against the best talents in the Philippines. If you're Muntinlupa, you can't let this beginning startle you and dishearten you. This is still a long way to go. You can go inch by inch, trimming that lead down.
And we have a timeout here, 49-17. Tayo po ay magbabalik.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa Panginoon sa magandang araw na ito.
First free throw for Garcia. That's a miss for him. 0 out of 2 for Garcia. And itong player na ito, Neil Garcia, averaging 23.5 points per game and 11 rebounds per game. But ngayon, mixed, no? A little bit silent. Kanyang performance or start dito sa ating ball game.
Well, it's going to be hard for him because he's going up against talented defenders, lengthy defenders. Yung player matchup pa lang niya, si Pascual, no, is a 5'10" point guard as Garcia scores inside.
Pascual now, the guard here. So Pakanya, how they adjust. Pakanya, the guard for this team.
Let's see if he can get a stop. Hindi na. Oh, he actually did.
That's a challenge.
Oh.
Andun yung challenge. Andun yung rebound. Nagatip ng rebound. Itong si Pakanya. It will be a foul for him. Promising kid. Let's take a look at this one once again. Gimarangan. Alam nyo din maliit din yung bantay. So wise decision once again by Gimarangan.
You have to love the guts of this Pacanya kid. Si Kyle Pacanya. I don't even think he's what? Is he even 4 feet?
Parang
Ganun siya kaliit. But he's playing like a giant.
people watching us right now will remember this face, this name, this kid, Pacanya.
Liit. I'm trying to estimate right now where he is.
Tawagin natin mamaya, Mix.
Parang nasa 4'7" eh. Parang ganun yung height eh.
Oo. The first free throw. Mentes. Para sa kanila.
Thank you. Good job.
Save something for us now, Mix.
Oh yeah, I just asked about Kyle Pacanya. Apparently he plays for Batang PBA. And that's why he's this good already. And he's 14 years old.
14 years old.
Yeah, he's just small. Again, I don't think he's even cracked 5 feet. I don't even think he's like 4'10".
Yeah, 4'10". Parang ganyan. Tumaliit lang yung bata. Pero Pascual, once again,
Ayan, junior NBA MVP yan.
MVP. The drive, dire-diretso naman. Ito po na Muntinlupa. Kita lang, wala dong transition defense.
Pascual really isn't scared in throwing that ball to his teammates.
Now, let's turn you over, guys, to Andrea Veloso. Andrea?
Nauunaan ng Cavite City ang Muntinlupa this first half. Sabi nga ni Assistant Coach Dean Machado ng Muntinlupa, depensa ang kanilang puhunan, lalo na at ine-expect na nila ang magandang laro na ibibigay ng Cavite City this game. Muntinlupa's key players Rael Guimarangan and Neil Isaac Garcia is expected to step up this game. Matapos nilang maglaro sa iba't ibang commercial leagues ng magkasama tulad ng Batang PBA, Milko at City Hoops, dito naman sila magpapakitang gilas sa Junior MPBL. Ano sa tingin nyo, Nino and Mix?
Dami ng pinagdaanan ng mga bata. 14 years old, Mix, no?
So, that should only mean that if Muntinlupa also has Batang PBA players, then they should be familiar with guys like Kyle Pacanya.
Yeah. Nagpanglaban na siguro, no? Tsaka itong si Pascual.
And I'm sure they have a sense of pride na gusto nilang manalo kontra sa kanilang mga Batang PBA rivals as well.
Guimarangan to lay up. That's 2 points for Guimarangan. But the lead still big here. 53 to 28.
Again, if you're Muntinlupa, you can't rush this. You can do this one step at a time.
Yeah.
We've seen games like that kung saan unti-unting binabawasan yung kalamangan ng kalaban. Because you do have enough time here. Right now, it's a 25-point lead. If you can put it down to maybe like 18 to 20 by halftime, that would give you a bit of momentum in the third quarter. Put it down to half, maybe 10. And that would give you enough momentum to try to steal the game in the end game.
As we saw earlier, Commissioner Keith Picasso. Garcia once again getting his scores from the free throw line. But kanina pa rin ito kanyang free throw shooting. Patuloy sa pagmintis for Garcia and denied by Lumage. Go outside. Fars from downtown. Nope. 14 seconds to shoot. Another miss. Di pa rin pumapasok para sa kupunan ng Muntinlupa.
They're working hard. They're getting these boards as you got to see 2 points, no? Mula kay... Let me check that. What's his name? Is that Adaro? Yeah, it looked to have been him. So there you go. There's the discipline by Muntinlupa. Unti-untiin nyo lang. You can get back in this game.
Yeah, now this is just a 21-point lead. Bumaba na kanina. Umabot ng 28. Ito nga, paunti-unti. Kailangan lang talaga may pasok yung mga open opportunity kagaya doon.
Cavite has to be careful. They're not calling for timeout. Adaro behind the back. Showtime on the other end for Muntinlupa.
That's end one. Opportunity for Muntinlupa. Let's take a look at this on our instant replay. And this is behind the back pass. This power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL.
This is what I was talking about. It's now down to a 16-point game. That's manageable if you're Muntinlupa. Build on with your momentum. Make it a close game.
Oh, another end one opportunity for Muntinlupa. And ito yung tanong ko din kanina, Migs, no? Bakit hindi nag-full court press? Ito ko muna ng Muntinlupa.
Well, I think they actually tried to do the full court press, but Cavite was just more efficient in breaking that press in the opening quarter. Well, of course, they had their first unit. Pascual was such a big factor. Now, this seems to be, what, the second, third unit para sa Cavite without Pascual on the floor.
That's out of bounds. Step out the line.
This is really risky if you're Cavite because the lead has been trimmed down to 13 points. And momentum completely belongs to Muntinlupa.
Yes, in 40 seconds left. We have a timeout here.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas ng pangatawan natin at itong
We're back here inside the Montano Hall sa Cavite City para po sa ating last game. Now, this team of Muntinlupa cutting the lead down to 13 here for first half with 33 seconds left.
And remember, they trailed by as many as 34 already. It's been a 21-point swing for Muntinlupa.
Lumage missing that one. And the first five for this team of Cavite. Checks in for this team. A free throw once again for Lumage. First one is good for Lumage.
Lumage now has 5 points and 5 rebounds in this game.
Lumage completed that free throw. 2 out of 2. 6 points, 5 rebounds. Because Muntinlupa denied by Lumage. Oh, counter steal.
Nice pass. Great patience right there by Garcia. As he got blocked, he was able to recover to give that basketball to his teammate. And now they force another turnover.
6.1 seconds left. Three-pointer. Yes, sir!
That's the perfect way to end the first half if you're Muntinlupa. How about that? I was asking them to trim the lead down to 18. Now it's only a 10-point game.
45 to 55 after this three-pointer of Muntinlupa, and that's Prince Jason Adaro knocking it down from downtown. Three-pointer. It's 45 now.
They just stayed patient, Nino, in the second quarter. Again, they did not let themselves be disheartened. This is a perfectly manageable lead with momentum coming in the second half.
At sa ating pagbabalik po ang third quarter action ng ating laro.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas ng pangatawan natin at itong biyaya, pagkakataon na makapaglaro tayo ng basketball. Maraming
Mga kaliga, live pa rin tayo dito sa Montano Hall, Cavite City para sa Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Jr. MPBL Inaugural Season. And we are currently in our halftime of the game between the 14 under Cavite City and Muntinlupa in favor of Cavite City. So we have here Assistant Coach Dean Machado ng Muntinlupa and Cavite City Vice Mayor Raleigh Rusit. Hello po, sir. So unahin ko po muna si Coach Dean. Coach, so nauunahan po kayo on the first half. Ano po ang kailangan gawin ng team para makahabol?
Siguro extra effort lang sa defense kasi alam naman natin na power team yung kalaban. So sa depensa talaga kami mag-uumpisa.
Thank you po and good luck for the next half. Meron po ba kayong gustong pasalamatan?
Pinapasalamatan ko lang yung bosses and management namin sa patuloy na pagsuporta. Tsaka yung sa mga taga Muntinlupa, salamat sa suporta.
Thank you so much, Coach, and good luck po. Lipat naman po tayo dito kay Vice Mayor Raleigh Rusit. So we are very honored po for your presence today, Vice Mayor. So ano pong masasabi niyo sa performance na pinapakita ng Cavite City and any message po for our 14 under players?
Well, first of all, syempre, we would like to welcome everyone po dito po sa Cavite City and we're very happy to host ang MPBL po today and the next few days. And syempre para sa Team Cavite City, we're very happy and proud sa ang galing. Kami po ni Mayor Denver at ang buong Team Unlad ay naka 100 support po sa kanila and asahan po nila na kami po yung nandito. Full support, yun lang po. Maraming salamat.
I think that's good to know, Vice Mayor. So with that, meron po ba kayong gustong pasalamatan o i-shoutout sa ating manonood ngayon?
So we just want to say hi to everyone po sa lahat po ng mga residente ng Cavite City and we'd like to invite everyone po na pumunta po dito sa Cavite City and you are welcome po sa historic city by the bay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Vice Mayor. That's it for our halftime interview. We will be right back for more ball game updates.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas ng pangatawan natin.
And now Vittorio Crescini. Try his luck for the junior MPBL. You get prize for cell phone. And now, let's start to Vittorio Crescini. Let's go. Vittorio from long range. Whoa, it's too short. Now, Silas Ramosal. It's all yours, Silas Ramosal. Whoa, too short. Nice try. Albert Bonzon, let's go. Let's go, Albert. Fires. Whoa. It's almost now the big one. CJ Pascual. For cell phone. CJ. And again, it's too short. Nice try, guys.
And our first half highlights here. It's all to Cavite team on the first quarter. Makes no, but on the second quarter, this Muntinlupa team, pinakitaan tayo ng pasensya doon. Big lead nitong kupunan ng Cavite. Umabot ng 34. But what happened?
Well, in the first quarter, the son of Coach Denok Miranda, itong si Chris Paul Miranda, caught fire, no? He finished the first half with 16 points, but obviously most of them, if not all of them, came in the first frame as they score inside, no, courtesy of their big man in Lumagi. That's another feed coming from Pascual. It looked to be so easy for Cavite in the first frame with great ball execution. They seem to be very dominant defensively as well with their length, but Muntinlupa just continued to play the right way. That's what I would like to commend them. They did not let themselves be disheartened in the second quarter. They scored 33 points. They're actually shooting the ball at a good rate as well, of 43%. And if you continue to play the right way, these things will happen for you and you will give yourself a chance to win the game.
It's just 10-point lead now. But sa kupunan ng Cavite, mix, no? Nag-iba yung kanilang lima dito. Nagkaroon ng adjustment. Dalawa yung big guys nila dito. Itong si Lumage and si Carino.
Well, actually, after seeing the 5-5-5 substitution na nakita natin in the first half for Cavite, bumalik na sa isa-isa.
Isa-isa.
Which happened by the end of the second quarter. And I expect more of those to happen in the second half. Because you're gonna need guys like Pascual to do things like that. Another feed to Carino.
Oh, and a steal.
Wow.
From Pascual. Travis with the attack. Nope. Lumage. The offensive rebound. And the putback for Lumage. 61-47.
Now I'm starting to really think that everything starts and ends with Travis Pascual para sa Cavite City because of his overall impact on the floor, the confidence that he gives his teammates in terms of passing. Imagine that. That's a behind the back. And he made it look so simple.
Yeah.
Even his defensive impact, because he's a lengthy guard, it's an advantage for them to create some more stops.
Our officials now, may nireklamo dito. Or itong coaching staff ng Cavite.
Oh, it was an 8-second violation.
8 seconds violation.
Now, as much as we have glorified Pascual in this game, there you see him, number 11 for Cavite. We did see the second unit of Cavite continue with the run in the first half. Remember that? Yung unang limang substitution nila that basically retained the high level of play of the starters. That's why, you know, I'm still looking forward to seeing Pascual's teammates, you know, contribute at a high note here in the second half.
Yeah, hindi lang yung puro Pascual.
Oo.
Mix, no? Yung kanilang takbuhan dito sa bola. But you can see this long three-pointer na naipasok nitong si Encarnacion. Or Encarnacion. It's a long one. So far, madami-dami din itong naikonekta ng kupunan ng Cavite from downtown. Most of that coming from Chris Paul.
Right. That's 4 out of their 5 threes coming from Chris Paul Miranda.
We have a line violation here for the free throw shooter.
That's been the theme of the day.
Tatlo?
Oo, pangatlo na yan.
Lumage. Oh. How can you stop that drive?
Now it's looking like the first quarter.
Yeah, oo. Yung intensity ng first quarter na ating nakita for this Cavite team. Ito, ramdam na natin third quarter.
Give it. Yeah, there you go. You should have given up that basketball earlier. Itong si Pascual.
Long three-pointer once again. Hesitate itong dalawang players. Sino yung unang mag-save? But Pascual. Papalitan dito ni Reyes. So they want to match up this guy number 27 for Cavite. Jello Lumage with Reyes. At least makakatulak itong si Reyes.
But Lumage is just very efficient with his movements, knowing how to use his length.
Pascual, jumper. Yes, sir! Nothing but net. But that's an easy peasy for Pascual. Mix.
He's up to 8 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And I'm sure he also has a good amount of steals on his statistics.
The rebound for Cavite. Hindi nagmamadali. Nakita nila. Itong si Pascual kanina nakauna na. Di pinilit itong si Carino for that forward pass. Ito on the other hand, ito namang rim run. Itong si Lumage. It's turnover for them. 68-47. Reyes. Takanay.
That was way off.
And Garcia. A little bit hang for the drive for Garcia. And the second 5 or another 5 for this team of Cavite. Andyan na sa ating score stable banda. Waiting for the substitution. Encarnacion, second one.
Nice pass.
Good quick pass to the big man. Nice reward to number 26, Prince Carino. Let's take a look at this on our replay. And one opportunity. This power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL. Carino now on the free throw line.
He's up to 10 points with 6 rebounds in this game. It's Carino and Lumage who have done the damage. Lumage also has 12 points and 9 boards.
At an offensive foul ang tinawag para dito kay Ram Luna. Was
Ginulangan niya na kasi.
Oo.
14 under to. Di makakalusot yan.
And now let's turn you over, guys, to our courtside reporter. We have Daphne on the line.
Susubukang humabol ng Muntinlupa dito sa Cavite City this second half. Sabi nga ni Head Coach Robert ng Muntinlupa, frustrated ang kanyang mga players kapag sumasablay ang shoots. Kaya naman, lakasan na ng loob at trabahuhin lang nila ang rebounds and box out this second half para tuluyang makahabol. Sa kabilang panig naman, Head Coach Joel of Cavite City said that the team should just maintain their good energy this last quarters. What do you think of this, Nino and Mix?
Thank you so much for that report, Andrea. But, well, she was reporting 5 points now yung nagawa nitong si Chris Paul Miranda. And I'm pretty sure Coach Denok right now, tuwang-tuwa ngayon. Big stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. Miranda's basically on his way to the Best Player of the Game award. He has completely dominated this matchup.
I guess ito yung pangalawang anak ni Coach Denok eh, no?
Kilala mo ba yung una?
Nakikita ko because Coach Denok and my friend Coach in Cebu are close. So,
there you go.
yeah, we have a timeout here. It's 49. We'll be right back. The fifth three-pointer by Chris Paul Miranda for this ball game. And the steal and the lefty layup for Miranda.
He's up to 21 points now, Nino. 8 out of 10 shooting from the field.
Wala ko kontra sa kandidato mo? Wala na ko kontra?
I'm 95% sure that he's gonna be the best player of the game.
Now,
Tignan natin, baka si Pakanya biglang papakitang gilas mamaya.
the screen, Miranda.
He's just hot, folks.
In front of a bigger defender.
Tuloy-tuloy na yan.
May foul here. Grabe yung confidence.
May mga araw talaga mga shooter na kapag nagsimula ka ng maganda at nagtuloy-tuloy yan, tutuloy-tuloy na talaga yan hanggang dulo.
Totoo. Compare natin sa mga shooters sa senior ng MPBL. So, John Wilson,
Byron Villarias,
by Villarias,
Devi Hernandez.
Oo.
Yan, yung mga streaky shooters.
dire-diretso eh.
And they would finish, if they start hot, they would finish with what, 6, 7 threes in a game? That's pretty normal for them. And so I expect the same from Chris Paul Miranda. Here he is once again.
And itong si Tan ha, kanina ko din napapansin itong si ng Cavite. Big guy that can bring the ball down.
Right.
Kanina yung kanyang transition, finish it with the left hand. Puso finds Miranda, corner, favorite spot. This wrong.
Napapalakpak na lang si Chris Paul Miranda. That's the ultimate heat check for him.
Yeah. Big lead for them, 78 to 49. After that round na ginawa itong kupunan ng Muntinlupa on the third or in the second quarter, nung pagpasok ng ating third quarter, wala na. Di na pinakawalan itong kupunan ng Cavite yung kanilang kalamangan. Go inside once again.
Great defense by Cavite. Carino on the run. He did mention that. Not only can they dribble the basketball, but they can actually rim run, which is the most basic thing for a big guy to do. And when your big man is running, you have to reward them.
Yeah, precisely. Bigyan candy.
Yeah, it's like an unwritten basketball rule.
And the big guys of this team. Oh, another one for Miranda. 23. 26 points for Chris Paul Miranda. Oh, another drive. Gustong bumawi din. Ito kapunta ng Muntinlupa. But Carino, the biggest guy, will secure this one.
Di sila nagmamadali, oh. Luna just lost the basketball there. Ironically, doon nagmadali siya when he attacked the basket.
Itong ganitong situation ba, Migs, would it be a good for Travis Pascual? Kasi makakapahinga siya ng mataas eh.
Oh, if I was the head coach of Cavite, I won't use him anymore. Give this time to the other players like Pacanya, itong si Poso.
And also, the smallest guy.
Yeah, si
you
Pacanya
mentioned
nga.
earlier. And
If
also,
there's a starting 5 player that I will leave on the court, it's Miranda. Let's see how far he can go with his hot shooting.
bigay mo na. Minute 43.
Because Pascual will be a staple in their starting 5. He's gonna be best player for Cavite multiple times.
Oh, the no-look pass over the head by Poso. At andun din kagad yung kamay nitong si Garcia to block that pass. To be a substitution now for Muntinlupa. 82 to 49.
The scoring in this quarter, by the way, is 27 to 4.
Oh, it's 23. Plus 23 for Cavite. Laki for this quarter alone. You're limiting your opponent for a single digit score. Makes, no? 7 points only. And your team is running everywhere, scoring everywhere, controlling the pace, controlling the game. Free substitution.
Mukhang mamaya-maya na.
Uh-huh.
Free throw muna tayo para kay Garcia.
Garcia can make this one.
He's now up to 18 points with 6 rebounds and 4 assists in this game. Why don't I check his steals and blocks as well? Because he seems to be a do-it-all guy. 4 steals. 0 blocks though for Neil.
And 1 out of 2 for Garcia. Go sit down. Minute and 26.
Turnover.
Turnover for Pacanya. Oh, another miss for Muntinlupa and Luna. We'll see, Migs, if this team of Muntinlupa can reach double-digit number as we enter third quarter.
Yeah, they've only scored 5 so far. On the other end, that was a great pass by Luna.
Tan on the line.
Duncan Tan. That's a nice name. And he was the one you were pertaining to who can bring down the basketball, right?
Yeah. Kanina, finish it with the left hand. Miss free throw for Tan. Impressive ball handling din. Nakita natin dito kay Tan. It's 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Mitten 5. Still on that full court press itong kupunan. Oh, Tan challenging that one. It was too high. Can reach that one.
This is what you want to see if you're Muntinlupa, reminiscent of how they ended the second quarter, but you can't give up layups like that.
Galing din bumasa ni Ramlu na mix eh, no?
Yes.
Oh, baka niya. Masyadong nabitawan yung bola doon. Medyo mahihirapan din si Ram eh, no? Madulas yung bola, medyo madulas, tapos yung kamay din.
Who? Pakanya? Or Luna?
Pakanya.
Pakanya.
Nadulas yung bola on that pass. And the steal.
Hindi natin madudulas, hindi na. That's 2 points again for Miranda.
Perfect yung spot ni Pakanya doon eh. Oh, there's a turnover. Turnover for Muntinlupa. Good defense by
It was
Poso.
an inbound violation.
Miranda, extra pass. Malaki yung bantay ni Poso that time. Go ng bola. Pakanya. Naka-angkla dun eh. Ayaw din bitahon yung bola eh.
That's the funny thing about having a small player on the court. Minsan di mo mahalatan, dyan na lang siya sa harap mo.
Gugulat kayo, sumusulpot bigla eh.
At yung mga ganyan, don't be deceived. Yan yung mga nakakawala sa mga sundot. Yung mga hand check, foul. Minsan di natatawagan yan dahil maliit sila eh.
Ito, we reach the end of the third quarter. And it is a 7-point third quarter scoring for this team of Muntinlupa. And they will be right back for this fourth quarter action.
Magandang umaga po sa
Mga kaliga, we have here Cavite City Mayor Denver Chua. Good afternoon po, Mayor. We are very honored po for your presence today and salamat po sa mainit na pag-welcome sa amin dito sa Cavite City. So, Mayor, matanong ko lang po, ano po ba ang motivation nyo para patuloy na suportahan ang mga batang basketball players natin?
Yeah, first of all, ako mismo kasi mahilig sa larong basketball eh. Kaya talagang naging inspiration ko na suportahan yung ating mga kabataang Caviteño upang ma-develop at ma-improve yung kanilang skills sa larangan ng basketball. And of course, ganun na rin lahat ng mga basketball enthusiasts.
That's really good to know, Mayor. So with that, meron po ba kayong gustong pasalamatan o imbitahan naman po natin ang mga taga Cavite City na manood ng Junior MPBL?
Yes, of course, iniimbitahan ko lahat ng aking kababayan sa lungsod ng Cavite na sana ay suportahan natin ang Team Cavite City Aces Solar. Siyempre, homegrown ng ating mga players, yung ating mga teams na talagang nagpe-prepare, nag-ensayo araw-araw. I'm sure na talagang suporta ng ating home crowd ay lalong mabuboost yung moral ng ating mga players.
Maraming salamat, Mayor, at napakaswerte po ng Cavite City to have you here with them po, Mayor. Thank you so much po. Mga kaliga, tuloy-tuloy ang bakbakan, kaya naman, back to you, Nino and Migs.
Thank you so much, Mayor Denver Chua, for coming and watching our games here. Bro, Migs. Maraming salamat po sa pagsuporta, lalo na sa mga bata dito sa Cavite.
And thank you as well to every VIP that we have in Cavite that have allowed us to hold our games inside this venue. This is day 1, di ba?
Yeah, they
Out
won
of 5 days.
5
this
days
week.
natin. So after this one, we'll be having 4 games dito po sa Montano gym. And we can see our big bosses here. And we're heading now to our 4th quarter mix. It was good the 3rd quarter stats para sa koponan ng Cavite, dominating that quarter. 35 big point para sa kanila. Makes it heading into their 2nd game. Just think how big the impact para sa koponan ng Cavite itong panalong ito.
The impact for Cavite if they win this game? Well, first of all, it's their way of establishing themselves as the number 1 team in the South Division. Dahil nga undefeated ang ating dalawang koponan. No? It's like beating a titan in this league. And in terms of pride, in terms of confidence for your team, iba kasi yung masasabi mong natalo namin yung isa pang undefeated. That's the first one. The second one, it has something to do with the story of this game. And it's the way that they're beating Muntinlupa. It's complete domination. And it's a statement to the whole of the MPBL that they might just be, the team to watch out for in this division. I would even argue that they will stand the chance against 16 under teams.
Yeah.
In the junior MPBL.
MPBL.
That's how talented and mature these players are for Cavite.
And now, still they're continuing this domination game. Another missed shot for this team of Muntinlupa. And after the 3rd quarter mix, 22 out of 58 yung kanilang field goal. That's 37% for them compared to 57% nitong koponan ng Cavite. Kaya laking difference ng field goal na yan. At now, they still continue missing that shots here.
Pascual turned the ball over. That's not a usual sight to see.
And Abellano. Ito bumabalik ito koponan ng Muntinlupa what they did on the 2nd quarter.
I mean, it's a good sign for them. Piece by piece, they can try to go, but this is obviously a big lead now. What's that, 36 points with only 8 minutes to go. If I'm Muntinlupa, more than trying to win this ball game, I would just focus on the habits that I can build, that I can carry over to the next game. Fine, you lose to Cavite, which is looking like the most dominant team in the 14 under division. But of course, the other teams will have something to say about that. But if you're Muntinlupa and you can tell yourself na bumalag kami in some ways against Cavite and we were able to develop our team because of that game against Cavite, then take it. You never know how much improvement you can have coming out of the gym today.
Kumbaga, itong game na ito for them, pampagising no?
Mm-hmm.
And as we can see, that Travis with a steal, kanina yung kanyang fadeaway jumper.
The game has absolutely slowed down already for the 14-year-old na si Travis Pascual. I would even argue that he is the dream 14-year-old that you want playing for your squad, whatever league that may be. But because of the way he plays, he's so mature and so efficient with his movement, and he can do it all. Score, rebound, pass the ball, and even defend. He has 3 steals already in this game.
You mentioned nga earlier, itong si Travis Pascual, the number 1 14-year-old player in the whole Philippines.
He might be.
He might be.
Because he is the MVP of Junior NBA. And I think he was MVP with FEU as well, as mentioned by Andrea Veloso. The thing is, we do have the Junior MPBL. We are featuring a ton of talents.
Yeah.
But it's still hard to gauge kung ito na ba Ito na ba yun meron pa bang ibang nakatagong gems dyan in other leagues? So, it might be too early to say as to where Pascual is in terms of the best talents in the Philippines.
Now Pascual and his team with a big lead, 40 points. Still continue doing what they started here, running and defending everywhere, taking it everywhere. From downtown, 2-pointer, points inside the paint. And another steal for his team.
Siya na yung score ngayon. Ayaw niya nang pumasa.
Sabi niya, parang nasasabi niya na palagi na lang ako yung pumapasa. Puntos naman.
Oo.
And Aquino with a 2-pointer. And also this kid, Migs, no? Pakanya.
Well, he was the absolute crowd favorite in the first half. Since then, tumahimik na si Kyle Pacanya.
Nahiya na din eh. In a substitution for both teams.
Pwede rin kasing nabigla niya yung Muntinlupa ng first half.
Pwede.
Posible yun, and then na-check na siya afterwards. I did mention, I think it was in the first game, na kapag maliit ka, doubling effort mo eh. Both mentally and physically. And so, things might have normalized already for Pacanya in this game. But that only means he's such a great talent for Cavite City despite his height.
Totoo. And nakita naman natin yung buo yung loob eh ng bata itong si Pacanya. Kanina, pumapasok, kumukuha ng offensive rebounds, nagcha-challenge, naka-attempt ka ng foul eh dahil nag-challenge eh. On the other hand, is big now. 99-56 after the 2 free throws. And on this Muntinlupa team, mix, no? Heading into their games pa soon sa kanilang mga upcoming games. Nakita natin yung production itong si Neil Garcia. Not the usual numbers na kanyang naipakita ngayong game na ito. But sa tingin mo, ano yung magiging effect nito on Neil Garcia? Because this is a much needed game eh. Kailangan lang protektahan yung kanilang record, immaculate record na 3-0. But you're against the strongest, one of the strongest teams in yung division, which is Toang Cavite. Ano yung epekto for Neil Garcia nito?
Well, for sure they're gonna be sad about this loss, no? Dahil nga ang taas ng expectations natin for the battle between two undefeated teams. But for Neil Garcia, I hope he doesn't get disheartened as he goes through the rest of the season, because he is such a great talent for Muntinlupa. He can do a lot of things in this game alone. 19 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals. And he is playing out of position. That's a big testament to his versatility for Muntinlupa. But wala ka ng choice eh. Given the makeup of your team, you're one of the tallest players, you really have to get used to playing the 3 or the 4 spot. Now the question now is, because you're one of the best players, how can you translate that into being a leader in your team? Diba? Kasi kung talent ka, let's face it, with great power comes great responsibility. You have to translate that into becoming a leader, as I've said though. How do you empower your teammates in the upcoming games? Because in return, it will make your job easier.
Precisely. And on this game din, kita natin yung ibang kanyang mga teammates contributing in the but not that much. Kasi nga din, alam natin yung bench din itong kupunan ng Cavite. They're also a good defender and also this team. Free throw for Aquino. Still missing itong kupunan ng Muntinlupa from malapitang shots, perimeter, 3-pointer, and also the free throw. Mix, no? Itong kupunan ng Muntinlupa. Medyo alat para sa kanila ngayon. But nakikita pa rin natin itong mga batang to, they didn't give up. Pinakita pa rin sa atin yung puso nila on this game.
But to your point about free throw shooting, it's 9 out of 25 for Muntinlupa, only 36%. That is a terrible percentage from the stripe. And being 14 under is not an excuse. That's free throw shooting for you.
Yeah. And a lot of attempts, huh? 25.
Exactly. Imagine if they made
attempts.
what? Out of the 16 misses, they made 12 maybe. Laking diferensya nun.
Ito, steal coming from Takanay. Still, they're missing their shots here. Sa kanang Muntinlupa. So it will gonna be a 2-1 here sa ating laro dito ngayong Muntinlupa and Cavite matchup. Makes no?
Oo nga, no? Kasi yung Cavite, sinubukan humabol kanina. 2 beses, pero hindi naituloy.
So just, uy,
Oh, miscue.
miscue.
I mean, it's already a 39-point game, so Cavite can't afford these mistakes.
Okay na, di na magagalit si coach.
Actually, kahit naman no second quarter, nung nakahabol itong Muntinlupa, the head coach wasn't phased at all. He knew that they still had control of the game. He just had to return his starters. And what happened in the third frame?
Yeah.
They were able to outscore Muntinlupa 32-7.
2 minutes and 10. So free throws for this team of Muntinlupa. And on the bench right now, makikita natin yung kanilang mga players dito. And it's gonna be a big one for Cavite. Vital talaga yung role ng mga coaches dito ngayon for Muntinlupa. Mix, no? How can they motivate their players on this big loss?
I would actually say that coaches have bigger responsibilities the younger your players are. Kasi character yung dinidevelop nila dito eh. Hindi lang naman yung talent on the court. Although talent is also yung skills, no? Pag mas bata, mas may responsibilidad din talaga yung coaches. So that's double hard para sa ating mga coach in the 14 under. So for the Muntinlupa head coach, I know it's gonna be tough as they go back to their homes later on. But I hope they also remind themselves that before this game they were 3-0, diba?
Yeah.
And they played the right way. You can review that second quarter, at least how they ended it. They still had great signs. Yeah, I think they're a team to be reckoned with naman, no? Maayos-ayos naman tong Muntinlupa team. It's just that they faced the ultimate titan so far.
Look at that move coming from Encarnacion, huh? Against 3 defender, dinaanan lang with that Euro step. Encarnacion with that foul.
The funny thing about it is that we are now taking Encarnacion for granted because of how small Pacanya is. But if it wasn't for Pacanya, Encarnacion would have been the story in this game na siya yung maliit pero sobrang effective para sa Cavite.
Totoo. You know, the smallest is Pacanya, next is Encarnacion for this team. So free throws. Takanay hitting that one for this ball game. It's 101-62.
Again, folks, at halftime, this was what? 55-45. What a second half.
Yeah. Third quarter. I guess that's the...
Ayun talaga eh. That's the biggest separation, 32-7.
Limiting your opponent to 7 point. Makes, no? Grabe yung pinakita nyo doon na depensa and scoring 30 plus points on the third quarter.
It makes you wonder kung ano yung sinabi sa halftime para sa Cavite City.
So it will be free throws once again. At simula nung, yun nga, nabanggit mo kanina, pinasok ulit itong sina Travis and some of the starting 5. Itong kupunan ng Cavite. Doon na nagballoon yung kanilang kalamangan ulit. The free throw once again.
If I may go back to that point, Travis Pascual completely controlled the pace of the game. You know, nag-adjust lahat kung kailan siya bibilis, kung kailan siya babagal. He's such a smart player at 14 years old. And I can actually sense his leadership for Cavite. Ngayon pa lang.
Promising guy.
What I would be interested at though for Travis Pascual is seeing him in the end game. How can he actually perform in clutch situations?
Moments, we'll see if may makakatapat sila in the North Division na mga solid teams din.
I think they're in the South.
Oh, South pala rather. South Division. It's a foul. So it will be free throws here.
Let me check the standings for a while. Sa ating 14 under.
So 101, 62. With the mid 35 seconds left.
So everybody has played already in the South Division. So that should be able to give us a landscape of the 14 under already. And as to where Cavite stands as a powerhouse, do they seem to be the favorite at this point? There's another factor, Nino, and it's whether or not these players will stay for Cavite. Can they finish the season? Because if they go back to their respective schools, they might have different levels of commitments. Na-mention nga kanina ni Andreano that we do have some FEU baby Tamaraws in the lineup for Cavite. Meron din from Letran.
Letran, no.
And if we say that the junior MPBL games will happen on the weekends come August, meron din naman sila mga liga. At sa weekend din yun nagaganap para sa mga eskwelahan.
Yes, a lot of leagues here in Manila. And we'll see. Yun nga din yung question talaga. Hindi lang sa Cavite, sa ibang teams din. Yung commitment ng ibang mga players dito sa junior MPBL. Pero we know that the coaches, the management ng mga teams na ito can control that one. Mahanapan din ng paraan, mix.
I'm sure they've been getting ready for that. Simula pa lang ng season. Na ilalaro natin ito, but at some point, we're gonna lose him.
Yeah. Seconds left, they're running. So, also, this guy, Abiliano for Muntinlupa. Maganda din yung kanyang nagagawa dito. Yung mga steals, rebounds, or assist rather. Itong batang ito.
Oh, that's a good sign for him as he ends this game. Again, these little details, these positive moments that you can remember from this game, carry it over to your next game. Still a long way to go.
Yeah, a lot of games pa na mangyayari dito, Mix, no? For their team.
This is what, game number 4?
Yeah.
So ilan pa? 6?
6 pa. Morales. Oh!
Well, he's the last little guy for Cavite City to contribute in this game. What a dominating win.
At the big win for this team of Cavite. 106-62 for this 14 under, and they're still on top here on our team standings. Mix, no? 4-0 ito kabunan ng Cavite, while Muntinlupa get their first loss.
I'd like to give shout-outs now to some players of Cavite City. Of course, Pascual had 14 points with 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and 5 steals. Lumage dominated inside with 12 points, 9 boards, and 5 blocks. Encarnacion had 10 points as one of the littlest guys of Cavite. Carino had 12 points with 7 rebounds. Barha as well, 11 points for him, 5 out of 8 shooting. But it wasn't actually hard selecting the best player of this game because everything started with a hot shooting of one guy in the first quarter. And he will come out on top. Yung 95% na binigay ko sa ninyo,
naging 100 na.
Naging 100 talaga yan. It was no question.
And this guy, let's take a look at this move of the game muna. Hatid sa atin ng Atlantis 88. This Euro step of Encarnacion earlier. Ito po ang ating Atlantis 88 move of the game against 3 defender. with Yuru step. And our final score once again 106-62. And now let's turn you over to our Atlantis 88 player of the game.
Mga kaliga, we have here the Atlantis 88 best player of the game, Chris Paul Miranda from the 14 under Cavite City Aces Solar. Grabe, Chris Paul, first quarter pa lang, lamang na kayo. So sabihin mo nga sa akin, ano ang naging sikreto ng team para tuluyang manalo today?
Unang-una is plinano namin yung team, siyempre sipag at tiyaga lang din.
Kitang-kita naman yung sipag at tiyaga na sinasabi mo all throughout the quarter. So with that, meron ka bang gustong pasalamatan o i-shoutout sa ating mga manonood?
Shoutout po kay Daddy, Mommy, kay Thirdy, kay Kuya Dwayne, kay Coach Alan, kay Coach Pao, kay Coach Moriel, kay Coach Mark, tsaka FU Boys, Juniors, kay Mark J. Dulin, tsaka kay Justin Dagkutan, tsaka kay Mayor Denver Chua, tsaka mga Cavite sponsor po.
Thank you so much. That was our Atlantis 88 best player of the game, Chris Paul Miranda from Cavite City. Back to you, Nino and Migs.
Thank you so much on that one, Andrea. And our final score once again is 106-62. And on behalf of Mix Gomez and Andrea Veloso, this has been Nino Abanid, and this is Atlantis 88, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.